Okay. Okay. Hello, everyone. So today the meet is about education and especially online education, which we are going ahead with. And
Right.
present members are at the moment Aarti from Kolkata and Devansh from Delhi, or you can call him Uttarakhand. Okay,
Right.
that's what I would say because he's all over the places.
Right.
Okay,
Currently, I'm just traveling.
yes.
Okay. So the very first point of agenda today is that who will be our audience? That will we start with the students from Agra? Will we start with the students from Dehradun, or will start with global students? Because the question arises because currently I'm designing the courses for students, so I will design it accordingly.
Okay. First, I would like to hear from Aarti. What do you want to say, Aarti?
Well, Rajbhaiya, so far we have got a few teachers who are eager to start, but Devansh and I have to set up the syllabus and we have to give them, a little bit of a start. We have to add the course material, the schedule to our website, and then we can contact them.
Okay. Have you got the time frame for that? That how long you're gonna take so that
Uh,
we are ready to launch.
we are ready to roll it out in next 10 to 11 days if we get everything smooth.
Can you can you say that 15th July you are ready to launch?
For sure.
For sure.
Yeah.
I'll take your word because you know what happens that we will go and announce that 15th onwards we are enrolling and people all the students whosoever wants to learn anything whatever the subject before we do anything I think within 1 week like you said syllabus etc. Aarti just mentioned
Right.
within first by the end of the month I think 10
Yeah.
days you should be ready with what all courses are there for what all classes and what age group. That is
Right.
very, very important.
Right.
Okay.
That's the
And
main question right now.
once we, once we know that what are the subjects, okay, what age group, and
Okay.
what is the syllabus you are covering,
Hmm.
then we can get it published all over.
Okay.
Okay. Uh, one idea is that we should prepare something for our patrika, which should go now.
Okay. About
Okay,
this
that is just the
education related.
announcement that on 15th of July we'll be starting schools and wait for further announcement. But these are the things which we'll be covering, or these are the various points which you should mention. So we should plan something, and we can request, though we are late, but we can request Sharad that please accommodate us.
Adjust it. Yeah.
Yeah, and
Okay.
that way he's very nice. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So
So
first thing
as
we
it is
have to do is
19th
we
to
have to publish it in Patrika. Something about the fact that we are starting by 15th of July.
Online education. Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
right. As today we are on 19th of June and it's almost past. So we can target for next 10 days. So the deadline will be 30th of June कि 30th June तक हमें अपना वर्क पूरा करना है बैक एंड पर. Then for the next 10 days from 1st to 10th of July we will
हाँ.
back test it. हमारे सारे centers पर we will test that is it going fine and we will train our teachers that how to use the platform and how to move on further. And in the next 5 days we will do just as we say in programs that costume rehearsal. We will try everything is it working fine, and from 15th or 16th of June whichever you feel comfortable we will roll it out and it will be working.
Okay.
Yeah, that's okay. The time frame you are putting is okay, but there should not be any delay because it's really good that we try to sync it with the academic session when it starts. I think it starts in July, or I'm not sure, but then online,
The session has already started in March.
it's already started
We
there.
are already
Well,
one or two months
it's
late,
set here,
so
and
but we are currently talking about primary section, so we'll easily cover it up.
now, so for targeting students is concerned, we'll
Mm,
have to advertise, and advertisements will be going on radio, IKMG radio, in all the programs. And Devansh, I would make you in charge for that. That you make sure that in all the programs, and you tell all the hosts to cover it up, please.
sure.
I won't have time because I'm really, really pressed up with the time, and I've got really too much to cover. Okay,
Okay.
so uh,
Noted.
you take up that area. And so far Facebook is concerned, that I think posts should go at least twice a day.
Cool.
You cannot just post once and then forget about it.
Right.
It has to be twice a day on regular basis, on whatever the platforms we can, even, or we can get one video done, nice videos and reels, small reels, okay, and we can start putting on our Instagram also,
Right.
okay. So that's what I would say. One thing is for sure, that unless you let people know,
Mm,
nobody is interested in whatever you are doing. We have to
true.
keep telling everyone that, look,
True.
this is the thing, that's what we are doing, and that's how you can really bring a lot of students in.
Right.
Okay, and teachers are concerned automatically when you are doing something good, and IKMG school or education is doing something good, people will definitely join. And if
Mm,
I would suggest that plan some courses in such a fashion that all the students, whosoever is registering for the course, they really get interested in it. Not
right.
that the module should be that. Aarti, do you
Okay.
agree with me? Aarti is not there.
No, she's there.
Hear me?
Yeah, right.
Hello,
Yeah,
can you hear?
Yeah,
आपसे
we
मैंने
can.
अभी बोला है, अभी आपकी जो मेरी बात हुई है देवांश से, did you hear that?
Yes, Raja, Devansh and I, last time we were discussing that perhaps, see, we are going to teach the students who have just completed class one or who are coming to class one in learning tree in both the centers. This is what we had thought would be the, group of students. So I was wondering if we are doing that, then our scope is restricted because if we say it's online education, anyone can from anywhere in the world can join, then and supposing our courses are restricted to only class 1 syllabus or class 2 syllabus, then very few people might join. I don't know, what do you say?
See, on this I will say that हम लोगों को ना स्टार्ट करने के लिए वी शुडंट टारगेट द ग्लोबल ऑडियंस. स्टार्ट करने के लिए वी शुड टारगेट अवर आईकेएमजी ऑडियंस. उससे क्या होगा कि हम लोग धीरे धीरे जब स्टार्ट करेंगे सो विल गेट अ स्मूथ प्लेटफॉर्म. अगर हम एकदम से ही क्लास 1 to 10 लॉन्च करने का ट्राई करते हैं और समथिंग गेट्स रॉन्ग इन द वे, सो दैट विल बी नॉट गुड आई थिंक. So I
Okay.
think we should start with our
Aarti,
IKMG
you
syllabus.
got valid question and point. In my opinion, before we
Huh.
jump out, the spade work has to be done properly. And that
Right.
work is like, who is going to take care of what course at what time, that teacher will be there for the students.
Right.
Okay.
Huh.
So far, learning tree is concerned, that's what we have said, that okay, that is there, and we are not going to spend too much of time on learning tree because we already have the teacher there and they've got limited time. So we can say that once uh, every week or twice every week is the course for learning tree students.
Okay.
That's what my suggestion would be. Okay.
Okay.
Uh,
Okay.
and you have to do your own brainstorming among your team members, and you should call all the teachers on Zoom and carry on. Okay.
Uh-huh.
What I was
Uh-huh.
thinking that very first, at least we three can brainstorm and create a blueprint, and then we will discuss it with our teachers.
I think in
Because
next meeting, I would suggest that next meeting, which should be pretty soon, all the
hmm,
teachers who have enrolled, they should also join in the meeting. And you should
okay,
have their input also, because that will help a lot. and
Right.
from there, uh, uh, we don't have to delay that meeting too far off, and it's sooner the better. Have the meeting. You line it up, Devansh, when we can have,
Okay.
and at the earliest. Okay, I would prefer,
Okay.
in my opinion, it should not be later than 4 days. Within 4 days, the meeting should be planned, so that you're also clear about what you're going to do and what Aarti is supposed to do, what Neil is supposed to do, and you incorporate everything,
Okay.
because
I'll
there may be some changes coming up on website also.
right.
If according to the requirement of each individual, we may be able to give timings of the teachers, at what time, what date they'll be there, so that
Okay.
they don't have to throw the questions every time they're opening. They will just know, okay, this particular teacher, this particular course is going to be at this time.
Okay.
That's what my suggestion would be. And uh, m- we would definitely be getting more miles if we are more clear about what we want to convey,
Right.
instead of time being wasted, that somebody is not wasted, but I would say that it will consume more time.
Right.
And we have to be, time wise, we have to be really
Very particular.
efficient, that no time is consumed, extra time is consumed, and the answers are there on the website itself, on the school page. Yeah,
Okay.
that's
Done.
what I would suggest. And
Yes.
Aarti, you tell me, how many teachers have enrolled?
We have
8
confirmed
teachers.
5 teachers, as in Devansh is there. Anika has also wanted to participate, so we have included her name. And we have somebody by the name of Ruchi Mehrotra. Now, Mrs. Lakshmi Khanna had called me and told me that Ruchi Mehrotra from Kanpur unit would like to conduct Hindi classes. But tried to contact her on the number shared by you, but there has been no response. I had told Devansh also that we must get in touch with her. So she's a question mark for the Hindi teacher. If she agrees, then she will be our Hindi teacher. And Mrs. Rajni Kapoor from Delhi has confirmed. So I guess it's
Okay,
Devansh, Mrs.
I
Rajni
got it.
Kapoor. Yeah. And there's Bobby Mehrotra who wants to teach German.
That's right. Okay, thanks
And
very much. I simply asked, how many teachers, but you have gone into details and you told me. It's very good, but at the same time, let's keep it to the point that there are so many teachers. That's it. And
Right.
now
We have
internal,
ample of human resources.
internal, you all have all the records, and I would
Right.
suggest that now Devansh and Aarti, both of you line up with all the teachers, and let's have another meeting and discuss all the points. Like I mentioned, what time they'll be able to spare, and that time becomes whatever the time anybody is committing. That is the core time, and the core
Right.
time means that it's a compulsory timing. Then we can't
Right.
play with the times. The core time has to be adhered to, that it's like, you're going to the school and you're present there. That's what I
Right.
would say. Okay. And besides that, uh, the courses, again, you start lining up with the teachers, that what
Okay.
courses they will be covering. Yes.
The question for lining up the courses is कि हम लोग अगर लर्निंग ट्री से स्टार्ट करते हैं तो हमारे सबसे पहला बैच जो होगा वो कौन सी क्लास का होगा?
आप लर्निंग ट्री का जो है, लर्निंग ट्री इज नाउ, Agra is second class. Okay, they have
Okay.
gone to the next level, and
Okay.
in that case, whatever syllabus you want to know what they are doing, the best is to get in touch with Pawan or Dr. Shonu. Okay,
Okay.
okay, and they will be able to guide you properly, and they will give you the reply straight away that this is the thing, and you can ask that uh, from Pawan, or you can ask them, is Pawan in online education portal or no? Otherwise, we can
No, I
bring
don't think he's there.
doctor. Okay, I'll make sure that we bring them in. Okay, so that they are also aware of what is happening.
So if
Okay.
we are talking about class 2, so the students are already reading in their class 2 and teachers are there. So हम क्या कर सकते हैं? We can admit new batch of class 1 जिन्हें हम online medium से पढ़ाएंगे. Is that
Mhm.
fine?
You have to discuss with Pawan and
Okay.
Shonuji because they will be clear about uh, whether they want to that is for Agra I'm talking about. But
Right.
when we go to Dehradun, Dehradun is altogether they are right from the scratch here. They don't know anything.
Right. So the class
Punamji,
one will take it
Punamji is
from
trying her
scratch.
best. Punamji is trying her best. Sorry, but at the same time, it's very, very difficult to figure out. You have to really pump the students up there.
Okay.
They don't even know A of English or A of Hindi, you know.
Yeah.
So they might be listening to the songs. They might be, that is a different thing. But otherwise,
Right.
and I don't blame them. They've got other responsibilities. Even
True.
12 years old is being put to work, which I don't
Yeah.
agree. And we have to look into if the students are with us. And for 1,000 rupees, 10, 11 years old is going and she's working and cleaning the house. We should rather take care of that and
Okay.
let her concentrate on the studies. That's what I believe in.
Right. And the second point is we would require a Zoom access for teaching the students. And as we already have it on the name of IKMG, so can we use that
Oh,
for the
yes, yes,
schoolwork also?
definitely. Anytime, 24/7, 365 days, we have Zoom and it is our business Zoom. Okay.
Okay.
Which
So I
I
would
take,
require
we
the
are,
credentials for that.
I take care of that at Zoom, and
Okay.
it's third year in, yeah, we have completed 3 years of Zoom or third year and it's been on and no problem in that. And you can utilize up to 100 people at a time
Yeah,
for
right.
unlimited period you can go for.
Yeah. So I would require the credentials for that. So after
Yeah,
this
I'll give
meeting,
it to you.
please share the
No problem.
credentials.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
The
I
third, please.
yeah, excuse me, but I need one just a little more clarification.
Yeah,
So,
please.
Raj Bhaiya, in effect, when we will be preparing a syllabus, if we coordinate with Pavanji from Agra and even with Dehradun, so it means we will be creating a class, some subject, the course for class 2 in Agra and class 1 in Dehradun. Then again, we will have some extra course material for our online people who might just want to join. Is it going to be like that? Because otherwise, we there has to be some kind of a
Um, Arti, you got a nice question. I would say that the best would be to get in touch with Pawan and Shonoji for Agra and find out what exactly is needed from online and how we can be of help. And it's not just one thing that you're trying to just giving them courses on Hindi, English, or maths or whatever they are doing. But at the same time, I would say that you should really also help the students with the general knowledge, the world affairs, right from the word go. You
Right,
should
right.
you should look into a wider perspective of what we
True.
are doing. किताबी
Life
कीड़ा तो
skills
हर
can
कोई
also
बना
be
सकता
added.
है। हमें तो किताबी कीड़े के साथ साथ उनको स्ट्रीट वाइज भी स्मार्ट बनाने का है उनको एंड गिव
बिल्कुल,
देम
बिल्कुल.
कॉन्फिडेंस उनकी बॉडी लैंग्वेज क्या है आप लोग क्या कर रहे हैं इट्स एंड ये चीजें जो है हमारे को एक खाली क्लास के लिए नहीं है बल्कि इन जनरल ऑल द एज ग्रुप्स ओके uh, even me, suppose I'm there, I also need someone to guide me all the time. What is my body language, whether my communication skill is okay or no. So these are the things at a later stage. But uh, I think Devansh understood very well, and you must have understood Aarti as well. So far the courses are concerned, your question, number one. So for Agra is concerned, they are very well planned now. Okay, and they've got the teacher, the subjects are there, they are given the workbooks, etc. The second part is Dehradun. Dehradun,
Yeah,
they really don't know, but we are grateful to Poonamji who is taking care of that. Okay, particular area, Dehradun. And
right.
we have already extended the uniform to them, as you know, the t-shirts, etc.
Hmm. Yeah.
have gone to them. We will be getting more organized for Dehradun And I would suggest that uh, we can bring all these, Dehradun people, Agra, and other teachers all on Zoom, and then go with what your problems are.
Okay.
Okay.
Excuse
The
me,
next,
just one sec.
yeah, please.
Sorry about that. There was some urgent call, and I had to take that. Okay.
No
Yeah.
issues. So currently, till now, we have discussed 7 points, and the next point is about books and resources. That for creating courses, I require a few books and a few resources. That if
Okay.
we create for class 1, so at least two books for class of maths are required to create the course and to teach the students.
Uh, Devansh, whatever is your requirement, the best would be if you send, you can send the requirement either by WhatsApp to me directly,
Okay,
or you can put it in the online course group. Okay.
okay,
Whatever you are comfortable with, but I think you can send it direct to me. There is no problem. Okay. And
sure.
uh, at the same time, if you are in Uttarakhand and you are near Dehradun, you are not too far from Dehradun, or
Right.
are you?
No, I'm somewhere near 120 kilometers.
20 kilometers. 20,
120.
120. 120. That's still a lot. I have to arrange
No, I
some.
have a visit to Dehradun is scheduled on Saturday or some. If I
So
get time,
whenever you are
so that,
going, go at the time when the students are there. Okay. And you have to
okay,
line it up with Poonamji, that will be the best thing to do.
okay,
Um,
I'll visit them
and
once.
you can line it up at the moment. I think in Dehradun, because of too much of heat, all the
Hmm,
schools are closed.
right.
Okay, are you aware of that?
Yeah, my city is much more hotter than Dehradun.
You're that's what I'm saying. See, I'm sitting here, but I keep a track of what is happening. Okay,
Yeah,
and uh, I would suggest that uh, there'll be when you are visiting Dehradun, I may ask you to or request you to take certain copies, workbooks, etc. Let me ask Poonamji what all she needs for the
okay,
students.
I'll do that.
And once we know what all is required, then you can take it with you, and
Okay.
we'll do the needful. I'll talk to you about that. Okay.
The
Okay.
next point is the books and worksheets that we will require for the centers. So how will we manage that?
Come again, please.
The books and worksheets which we will require for the centers. How will we manage that?
Which centers you are talking about?
uh, the, when we'll roll out our online education program, so
Hmm.
that will run on our offline centers like Agra and Dehradun.
Hmm.
So there we will require a few books and worksheets.
Now, all depends on are we going to part with the books physically?
See, books can be managed, digital books can work, not that will not be so good alternative, but yeah, we can save our money there, but at least worksheets will be required.
Worksheets will be required. So you mean to
Yeah,
say that whosoever is joining and we have to send the worksheets
yeah.
to them?
If
Okay.
they are on a center, 10
Yeah.
students are there, so we
Instead
can
of
manage that.
rushing, plan it now. Let me know, and I'll see how best and how value for the money we can spend, and how best we can get those things. But if it is
Okay.
a must, or we can allocate X, say for example, I don't know how the worksheets work there, how much
Hmm.
expense is there. So you'll
Hmm.
have to tell me, and I'll take your words and take it further from there instead of committing.
Okay. If we
Uh,
take an
Devansh,
idea, yeah,
excuse
please.
me, Devansh, I had a suggestion that
Hmm.
when we
Please.
are starting online education and we are
Hmm.
dealing with these little children,
Hmm.
so see, what I imagine it would be like that we are conducting the class on Zoom, a whole
Hmm.
session students are participating, we are teaching them, we are asking questions, and like it'll be in the form of a quiz so that we
Right.
know that how much they have absorbed. So
Right.
initially for the first 2 or 3 months, while they familiarize themselves with the concept of online education, and we also see what will work with them, let us
Right.
not have these worksheets and all initially. Later on, let's see the response, how much they are able to grasp, whether if these worksheets are given to them, how will it benefit them and how are we to make it for them. Because what also happens is that supposing we have this whiteboard where we say
Right.
have 5 questions, okay,
Hmm.
and we say that okay, this is your exercise which you have to do. So you take it down, or the teacher who is there in class with them, who conducts their offline classes, we can ask her to write it down on the board for them, and then they can do the work. And in
Uh,
when we are doing all these worksheets for two different units would be difficult, and we don't know how much they will absorb initially. I don't know. I mean, this is just a thought.
okay. Let me answer. See, when I'm talking about my subject, if we go for maths, so as you said, daily quizzes will surely go on the daily basis. But after each subject, we would require to take a test. जिससे हमें ये पता लग जाएगा कि हर बच्चे ने कितना ग्रास्प करा है एंड हमें कितनी और मेहनत करने की जरूरत है. So I would stick to a pattern, which will be that one chapter will go on somewhere near 5 to 6 classes, like per session. If we go, so 5 to 6 sessions, one chapter will go on, and after the chapter, we will take a test. So for that test, we will require worksheets.
Okay, can I say something now?
Yeah, please.
So far Agra is concerned, they have the stationery, they have the work. Okay, we can always ask them.
Mhm.
Dehradun also, they are asking for the copies, etc., workbooks, etc., so we'll be providing them, right?
Okay.
And then each student has to be, in my opinion, we'll have to take a call as and when it happens, but we should be prepared for that. If we have to part with stationery or workbooks, it may be a cumbersome job because we will be sending it to various individuals, not
Okay.
one particular address.
No, if we will set up a center, जैसे जब तक हमारा center चल रहा है, so we will send it to the center manager. वो वर्कशीट्स रेडी करके और उन्हें स्टूडेंट्स को डिस्ट्रीब्यूट कर सकते हैं.
I think, Aarti, aren't we deviating from what we are discussing? Because if we are talking about the center, that means we have to create the same pattern as IKMG learning tree pattern. Okay,
या
and then we
जो
will have
हमारे
more and more. Okay, that's very good. But we have to find out the right people who can handle, because starting a course online is not that much of responsibility, though it is. I mean, say in every whatever we are doing, the responsibility is there. But when the children are coming to the center, okay, then it is more responsibility for us. and we are
Right.
answerable everywhere. So we got to be careful. Like Agra, for example.
Hmm.
Agra has got one person who is all the time there, the security person, that the any child doesn't go out of the premises, even if
Right.
it is a very small premises, but still cannot move.
Because those students are our responsibility for the time.
So that is our responsibility. We have to be careful.
Right.
And we should, at the moment, we should start, we should look into that. Maybe 3 months down the line, are we creating any center? And if any center comes up, that's well and good. But
Okay.
then it will be
Currently, we
organized
have
properly.
one center which is really doing well, which is Agra. So one batch will start in Agra, the
Yeah.
very first
Uh,
batch. The second batch will go in Dehradun, and the third batch we can plan for Meerut.
yeah, we are talking about. I mean, say, I thought that you would have spoken to Mamta by now, and you are saying that you still have to speak to
No,
Mamta.
should I or you will?
Yeah, you
If
can.
it works, if it works, that I should I?
Yeah, you go ahead and speak to Mamta. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Done. Okay, so these were points from my side.
Okay.
If any of you have any question or any suggestion, we can take them.
No, I just want you know that we have a unified system, where all our teachers know that we are teaching this board and this class, and how, like, they want, before we start with them, we'll have to apprise them as to what we expect of them,
Right.
because so far we have been saying that it'll be primary and middle school, anybody from anywhere can learn. So
Hmm.
since we are going to address the learning tree primarily in the beginning, we'll
Okay.
have to tell them that this is the way we want things to be done. Like we are discussing right now, that we will have a class, we will have worksheets,
Right.
so teachers will know that they need to prepare, so everything will be clear. And as you can see in the website, there are certain areas that have been assigned. We will have to put up this material in the website so that the teacher can join and start teaching. I'm
Yes, I'm
sure they
working on
will
that.
not be able to fill it up. They will fumble initially. Later on,
Right.
if we find it too cumbersome, we can, have one or two training sessions with them. But initially, we will have to do this work
Right.
for them.
So I'm already
What do
doing
you
the
say?
website work. If you will check, I have already made a few edits yesterday, and the mathematics section for class one is done now, and the rest three subjects are still to be done. So I guess I'll do that by tonight. So class one will be completed by tonight, and the rest when it comes to training or talking about the teachers. So the time period which we have from 1st to 10th of July will do these things. वो जो 10 days का पीरियड हमारे पास होगा उसमें हम यही करेंगे कि we will run
Like Rajbhaiya
with,
suggested that in the next 3 or 4 days, let us have a meeting of all the teachers who are committed and
yeah,
who are
sure.
going to
uh,
start from
that
July.
that will surely take a meeting, and in that we'll discuss about that किसके पास क्या क्या time slots available हैं. और the very first question to everyone will be that can they commit themselves, because अभी एक बार कह देना कि yes we will do is not enough. हमें उनका 100% चाहिए. If they can give, then only we'll take them. और सेकंड चीज होगी कि पर वीक कौन कितना टाइम स्पेंड कर सकता है, उस हिसाब से हम उनको शेड्यूल असाइन करेंगे. दैट्स व्हाट माय प्लानिंग सेज.
To make them a part of the IKMG online education group, or are you going to create a separate group of for the teachers?
Two groups. In one, V3 should be there, and fourth, Neil sir can also join if he is comfortable. जिसमें we'll discuss about the core things, and one more should be there in which all the teachers and V3 should be there, जिसमें हम teachers के साथ coordinate कर सकें. If you agree.
How many
Uh,
groups?
Raj Bhaiya, you think
At
that
least
is
two.
fine? We can do that.
I would suggest that just keep that online group what we have at the moment and publish
Okay.
it there. Yeah, instead of having too many separate groups. Okay.
Hmm.
And in that group, all the teachers are there, you are there. Neil, I'm not sure of Neil. Neil can also be brought in there because that
Oh,
particular group is an online group. Okay. And what
Right.
on WhatsApp. And we should, because this recording will also be going into the group. What
Right.
is being recorded now? It will also go onto the Facebook. I can tell you this much. Okay.
Okay. That's
Yeah,
cool.
because we want more and more to get interested and
Right.
get involved in it. Because
Yeah.
education, if you look at it, we must have over, if not more, I would say 500 teachers in our group, the whole IKMG, at least
Okay.
500 teachers. Yeah,
Yeah, in broad plan we can have them, and 500 teachers will be at the time जब हम सभी classes के लिए globally prepare कर रहे
study
हैं.
classes, can we will see, we will involve other stalwarts of the education. Like,
Right.
for example, Jashi Khannaji. Now she runs three big schools of her own
Okay.
in Muradabad.
Nice.
Three big schools, not ordinary schools. And I have been there, to two schools.
Okay.
And she's got huge, I mean, say, as I say, very well planned, very well organized, and we can always seek their advice also. Okay.
Right.
And yeah, similarly,
I would like to invite her to this
yeah,
program to guide us.
definitely. And another is, I'm not sure if she would join, Mukul's wife, Mr. Mukul Verma's, okay, Anju.
Okay.
Okay. She was also, uh, uh, she's an ex DPS, she was principal DPS Kanpur. Okay. Yeah, this is just at the
Their
back of my
experience
mind.
will surely
Whatever
help
I'm
us.
getting, I'm just telling you. There are some teachers or principals or running their own schools in Kanpur.
Right.
Say, for example, Lakshmi Khannaji. She is vice president of IKMG Women's Group. Okay. And
Okay.
I think she is vice principal or, but they got a big school. And they got
Okay.
around 1,000 people in that school.
Cool.
So we need to have advice from online as well as offline, and we
Right.
should incorporate everything and go with the idea that what best advices we can get
Right.
from all these.
That's why
Rina
since the very
Barmanji,
first.
Rina Barmanji herself, she was a teacher, okay,
Right.
and then another coach we have, but I don't think he'll be able to join. Puneet. Puneet himself is ready to help, and he has been helping. So we have to cultivate and see what maximum
We can get out.
we can be helped.
Right.
It's not that you or me or Aarti or Neil, we all know everything. No, we need people
True. we
to
we require
help
guidance.
and grow, and we will
Right.
be able to do it. And
Right.
I've given you a few names, and you can ask me the question later on. Just
Okay.
remind me what all names you want, and I'll be able to give you all those names.
Sure, sure.
Okay.
So what is our plan of action right now is that please announce that from 15th or 16th, whichever you feel right, we will start for class 1 and 2.
We'll say tentative date.
Right.
Tentative, because there can be too many slips between the cup and the lip. Okay.
True.
So we just say that we'll be started on 15th July, which is a
We
tentative.
tentatively 15th July, we will be good to roll out our project.
Yeah, and we'll try to stick to our date. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what.
Okay.
And I hope before that you
15th,
will.
no, 15th is Monday, right? So from 15th we can.
15th July is a Monday. Okay.
Monday, yeah.
Yeah, that's. And maybe 14th July you can say that all of us can have a get together on Zoom just to
Okay.
boost everyone up.
Okay, I'll schedule it also.
Okay.
Yeah.
yes, that's a good idea.
Yeah, all of us can be on Zoom. That yes, thumbs up, go ahead, and just educate whosoever you can. Okay, because education is the most important.
Most important, and that is the most pious work to do.
That's it. That's what I would say. Okay, and we are great. we are grateful to God that we started in Agra, and I'm thankful that whatever we talk about, okay, they are doing it, and it's really a great responsibility for them also, Agra people,
Right,
that they are carrying on.
right.
Okay, so that's it, and I think if you have any other questions, you can always WhatsApp me. I think
Okay.
uh, any other questions do you have, Aarti?
No, not at the moment, Raj Bhaiya. We've had a good discussion, and I think we should just proceed as per plan.
That's it. Yes,
Yeah.
that's
So
great.
I've taken notes for this one, and we'll start on this by
Yeah.
the moment.
And as you do it always, please send me the detailed WhatsApp.
Sure, sure, sure. I've taken the notes. I'll create a text file and I'll send it to you.
Yeah, sure. Okay.
Okay.
Devansh, thanks
So
very much. And how is your grandmother? Is she,
she's much better,
she's
and
much
we have
better?
to visit Dehradun on 26 for her next
Okay.
meetup with doctor.
You're
She's
still
doing good now.
Dehradun for treatment or no?
Yeah, for treatment, there is a place near Dehradun named Jolly Grant, if you are aware, where Dehradun airport is also situated.
Hmm. Okay.
So she's getting treated from there.
Wish her a speedy recovery. Wish you all the best. And
Thank you
if
so
you need any
much.
help, please let us know. Okay.
Yeah, sure.
IKMG is
Thank you.
always there for you. Okay.
Thank you.
Yes. All the
Okay.
best.
Okay,
Okay.
Okay,
Aarti.
thank you so
Give
much,
my
and all the
Okay.
regards to
best to
Neil.
you too.
I
Okay.
will. Thank
And
you.
thank you. Okay, all the best then. We will stop now.
Yeah,
Okay.
Right.
sure.
Thank you.
Okay.
Bye
Okay.
bye.
Thank
I'll
you. Thank
do the
Bye.
you.
task and I'll update you in the evening.
Okay. Bye bye.
Bye.
Okay. Good
Bye bye.
afternoon.